The GTA trailer hasn't even been out for 3 days yet, and it's already problematic. The public discourse around this game is fitting for a radio segment with Laszlo.
Next up, it's the radio host who's been run out of Vice City and San Andreas. It's Laszlo with Chatterbox.
What? Hey, welcome to Chatterbox with me, Laszlo, and you, the good citizens of this town. Now, you know the format of the show. You call me up, you complain, we agree the world's terrible and retarded, there's nothing we can do about it, and we listen to some commercials. That's right, hey, it's the American media. If you don't like it, you're in for a pretty bumpy ride. Now, this is the show that gives Liberty City a voice. You know, pre-screened over the phone.
Hello, Laszlo. My son, Mort, is trying to play a game called Grand Theft Auto 6, and I find it to be very problematic, homophobic, and transphobic. This game is really ruining my son's chances of getting into Harvard and Yale. He yelled at me this morning when I told him to turn it off. He called me a stupid fat bitch. I was so shocked and amazed that I fell down the stairs and my shoes fell off.
Darius Fontaine, look, I told you to leave me alone.
I guess it was bound to happen. The trailer hit 100 million views in 48 hours.
Well, then everyone loses their minds.
This game is literally fentanyl for most young Americans, it seems. And I say let the good times roll. An opinion piece was posted on a website called Dazed. This proves whoever wrote it was dazed and confused while looking for validation and victimhood points. This is officially my new favorite wallet brand, Exter. They're the world's largest small wallet brand, designing innovative solutions to improve the way you carry your everyday item. Removing cards from my Exter wallet is as simple as a push of a button. It also comes with a tracker that you can use with an app to track your wallet just in case you lose it or it's stolen. Your wallet is trackable worldwide, so you really don't have to worry about losing it. Kind of crazy. If you've lost your wallet, you can call it. It works with Google Home, Alexa, and Siri. Did I also mention that the tracker itself is solar powered? 2 hours of sunlight gives you up to 3 months of a charge. Wild. Not a fan of the metal wallets? Well, Exter has you covered with premium leather variants. All of the leather is sourced from WLG Gold rated tanners, and I dare say it's quite elegant. These small form factor wallets completely replace the wallets of yesteryear that your father used to have. Before I forget, it also has RFID protection. Your money, your cards, and your identity are safer than ever before with the Exter wallet because it protects you from skimming. Use code IT'SAGUNDAM at checkout using the link below to get up to 55% off for Exter's Christmas sale.
Grand Theft Auto. Does the world really need another sequel?
Well, judging by the fact 100 million people watched the video in like 48 hours, I'd say it's a resounding yes.
With the release of Grand Theft Auto 6 now officially announced, writer Hannah Strong explores why this series is so problematic and remains so incredibly popular.
It's fun.
The ironic thing is I opened this segment by saying it was problematic to be facetious, but there are people who really do view it this way. It's really hard to do satire these days.
I'm not going to bore you with the details of all this, so let's just skip to the part where she starts bitching.
But is there still a place for the bloody, often deeply misogynistic, anti-sex work and transphobic worldview?
Because, like, when you start learning about systems,
everything is sexist.
everything is racist,
Everything is
homophobic,
and you have to point it.
all out.
Perpetuated by Grand Theft Auto in 2023? We're post-Gamergate, post-Me Too, and yet women are still struggling to be seen or heard within the gaming industry. Violence against women and transgendered people continues to dominate global headlines. It doesn't feel like the gaming world has become a more accepting place, at least at the AAA level. The trailer for GTA 5 showcases the franchise's first fully playable female protagonist since the original Grand Theft Auto. Meanwhile, Rockstar has allegedly made positive shifts to clean up its frat boy corporate culture. Still, it's hard to imagine what a version of GTA that isn't a cis male power fantasy might look like. Growing up playing video games, I expected them to have some level of misogyny or homophobia baked into them. But a decade after GTA's release, the video game world is more diverse and exciting than ever.
The times when you get to be legitimately violent against women is one of the joys in life.
If video games are more fun to this person, then it's clear that gaming has truly fallen and it sucks as much as I
am not reading the rest of this, Stu. I'm so tired of reading these sort of fluff pieces from human beings that have never been punched in the face. People that have never starved.
People that don't know what it's like to get kicked out of a house or live on the streets. The whiniest human beings are the ones that have faced the least adversity. Change my mind. Jack Hickle on Twitter ripped into GTA 5 with the hashtag ban GTA 6. Did I say 5? Who cares? Not fixing it. Wait, what? What is he saying?
Why are at Rockstar Games releasing this sexual video game for children in America? Get GTA banned trending right now.
Ah, yes, it's those pesky Jews again, huh? This dude is acting like GTA 6 is Peppa Pig. It literally says in the description of the trailer that this is not suitable for kids. It's rated M. It's not to be sold to children, Jack. What the hell's your problem?
If you stand with...
I can't say it because if I say it, then I'll get flagged by YouTube's retarded system because it doesn't even understand context. Keep GTA 6 banned trending. What does this have to do with the war in the... Why does everything have to be political? You want to know what my problem is with GTA and South Park for that matter? They're hitting too close to home. We are so clown shoes in this country that I feel like I'm living in a Onion article come to life or another headline from the Babylon Bee. Jaded YouTuber who's world weary navigates through the cesspit of online discourse with the mentally ill, constantly ranting and raving as he tries to prove to Amazon workers, much like George Michaels in the 1980s, to choose life and to deliver that 2-day package. I need some Corey Feldman music to cleanse my palate.
Drama Alert also tweeted again. GTA 6's female protagonist might be non-binary. What pronouns do you think Lucia uses?
And of course, they get corrected by context.
Lucia looks like a they-them to me. Do you agree or disagree with our speculation about Lucia's gender identity?
Everyone disagrees.
Tell me you know nothing about the Latin community without telling me you know nothing about the Latin community. Doing the pronoun game with Latins is a good way to get your feelings hurt, especially Latin women. The only Latin people that bother with Latinx are Twitch streamers and white progressives. Every other Latin American, South American, etc. looks at this as insulting.
If Drama Alert isn't reposting viral videos days after they've gone up on other platforms, it's goofy-ass tweets like these for rage bait. Lucia was literally trans according to Drama Alert a day ago. Now it's non-binary. When the game drops, she'll be heteronormative. Is that what they call it? Whatever. Or they'll just pretend she's gay anyway and call her an icon. Of course, conservatives had to weigh in on GTA 6 and continue to lose the culture war by having talking points straight out of 1990. Look out, it's Mortal Kombat! It's making the kids want to learn karate and rip out each other's spines.
Grand Theft Auto 5, now 10 years later, has over 185 million games in circulation with more than $8 billion in revenue since it came out. Well, Grand Theft Auto 6 is set to debut a little over a year out, and they're already anticipating a $3.5 billion opening sale. Now, aside from the fact that I think video games melt your brain and they're stupid,
2 years for GTA 6.
What does this say about us as a society? That the #1 selling video game is titled after a felony, Grand Theft Auto, centers around violence against women, picking up hookers, beating up random bystanders, and shooting at cops.
It's wonderful, isn't it? It's wonderful.
The irony is that as a society, we're being neutered already and taught that words are violence, and if you call somebody the wrong pronoun, you can cause PTSD. Dr. Grinspoon, what do you make of this, and what is this doing to our kids?
Well, what do I make of it? The same things that make it sort of inappropriate for the kids, the sexuality, the violence.
Oh, this is funny. He's gay.
Sometimes there are even drugs in these games, are what make it so popular and so enticing. It's sort of like forbidden fruit. And I worry mostly about the violence and about how kids can get really desensitized to violence. I also worry about these games are so engaging and compelling. I worry about the addictiveness. There are other injuries you can get, like thumb injuries, carpal tunnel syndrome, tennis elbow. There are a lot of, insomnia, obesity. There are a lot.
What a lovely video. With enough boomer energy, I almost thought housing was affordable. Pretending that GTA 6 is a cultural problem in a country where Sexy Red isn't seen as a parody or a pariah, or the fact that most parents hand their toddlers cell phones or iPads to pacify them so mommy can continue her self-healing journey, In peace, it's astonishing. Most kids have seen wilder shit on their mobile device by the time they are 9. GTA 6 is tame in comparison. But let's just pretend that society's ills are because of a video game and not because of bad parenting, a lack of culture, a lack of accountability, a respect for the past, a respect for one another, and not being so completely zonked out of their mind on the garbage that social media just pumps into them. They're basically consumer zombies.
Do you think, huh? Woo!